Let's do it. That was a long nil winder. Right. I am on my way over to a little airfield which I didn't know about until last year when a fly-in was advertised there. Microlight place really, I think. So I got my landing fee in my pocket. I got Mark Nurse over there apparently, and I'm just going down there. It's very similar to another flight I took early last year. Down the river here, that I love so much, over Grendon Lakes where I learned, and then to a stately home called Castle Ashby House. It's not a castle, etc, etc. So I need to go over this lot of trees, probably round them, let's be safe, and down the valley till I reach Grendon Lakes, and then take a slight left, and that takes me down in the area. I've got the 360 cam, I've got an SD card, I think I've got an SD card in it. I'm going to check that now. Oh, have I done it twice? Say it ain't so. Yes, I've got an SD card in it. Yeah, baby. People down there. It's nice to get waved at by people on the ground, as long as they're not waving you off, because something bad's going to happen. Yeah, I've been over here a couple of times, but not very often, The gorgeous Chester Country Park, where I'm going to take my new dog. Oh yes. Yeah, not strictly 500 foot rule here. Correct. Oh, well, this is very lovely. It's Tuesday night now. I did go out flying Monday night, had a great evening flying, but in a vlog catastrophe, I'd let my headset go flat. I've got the Microavionics PM100 with the vlog edition, which is awesome bit of kit, as long as it's charged up. The battery lasts for absolutely weeks and weeks when it's charged, as long as you don't let it go flat. You have to remember to turn the thing off when you finish using it. But I went up to Wingland, hour and 20-minute drive up there, met a whole bunch of people. It was great. Fat Paramotor Guy was there, handed over the Parajet Parasoc that he won at social distancing, and then yeah, Sam Smith was there, ParaTard, Daniel Jones, Obs. Yeah, it was pretty good. I went out for a quick 10-15 minute sort of low-level black round the airfield, and then Dan and I went up for a half an hour, 45 minutes or so over to the coast and back, and that was nice too. But all I could do was video Dan really, because I couldn't talk. So I'll do a music video. Yes, right. You go and watch the music video while I faff around with this 360 cam, and hopefully next time you see me, I'll be 360 or something. Let's give it a go. Yes, it's only Fat Paramotor Guy, isn't it? In the flesh. Socially distant handover of the Parasoc. Job done.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No. I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, this ain't easy, darling, 'cause the devil's on my trail. I've been running so long
Okay, we should be 360 now. You should be a camera hovering in front of me. Bizarrely. Hope it's working. So yeah, that was the night at Wingland. It was really good. I just ballsed up by not charging my helmet up. Okay, I'm flying straight over Grendon Lakes now. Down there. I could just point this camera at it, yeah? And that means that I need to take a slight left turn and head for that massive avenue of trees over in the distance over there. Are you too far over there? Should you be more in front? I don't know. We'll move it around in a second. Everything's fraught with danger at this height, especially when you're over the water and you're just going to drop your camera in the water, which you haven't paid for yet, which is freakishly expensive for a camera. So yeah, I've flown this sort of route before. That video is up there, or up there, depending on what the hell's going on. I did go down to that stately home, which I'll chip over towards now. Feels looking good, it's where I did my first flight. All 8 or 10 minutes of it. So we're on our way over now to Castle Ashby House, which is that stately home there. Yeah, it was nice up at Wingland last night. It's a good crowd up there, and it's a shame. I think that they're going to go BHPA only. Which is a shame, because if you don't want to join the BHPA, then suddenly you're not allowed to fly in these places where you were allowed to fly. I disagree with it. Or if you do want to fly there, you have to join the BHPA. Which sort of adds to the old saying of the only people who join the BHPA are those that do it because they have to. I wish the BHPA was so good and joining it was so worth it that it was just an absolute no-brainer. It will make sense for me to join at some point because their insurance is very good, tested by people I know who've had to claim on it, etc, etc. But I'd only be joining for the insurance, so... or because I've been essentially forced to, because I want to still fly with my friends who happen to be in the BHPA because they trained at a BHPA school. I'll have to do a video about these organisations at some point. If you've got any questions about that, let me know. If I don't know the answers, I'll find out. It just bugs me, you know, that you're sort of... oh, makes me angry. Get over it. Yeah, that is beautiful. I wonder who lives down there. And I wonder what the heating bill is. So I'm going to keep my nav out of sight because I'm trying to do it by eye. I will get down a bit lower, get over these sheep. See what the wind's like down there. Now, from my sort of vague calculations, I go down here, past all the woods, and where the woods curve around to the right, then I look out for a road and I follow that, and that goes straight to the little airfield. I haven't arranged PPR. PPR on another airfield, if you don't know, is means prior permission required. You need to speak to the airfield owner and arrange flying in. I haven't done that. I'm assuming that Mark Nurse has done that. I think he said he'd mentioned me to the guy. I don't know. We'll see. Might get in trouble. Right, let's... It's certainly pretty over here. Still recording, excellent. There are some noise abatement things, like don't fly over the village that the airfield's part of and things like that, which is usual. Don't piss off the neighbours. There's a couple of those mysterious buildings. Yeah, I think the road runs along the bottom of those solar panels, more or less. Right, I'm going to put this thing away, because it's a liability, to be fair. Let's get some cruise control on this time. Dangle. Yeah, I've got to find an easier way of doing this. It's fraught with danger. Little road required. I think it's that. I think it's where those trees are there. Right, well, that didn't go too bad, but we are losing a bit of height. Everything's zipped up, throttle back from between legs. I think that this track through the trees is the one I'm supposed to be on. I can't see another one. Right, I think my airfield is just over there. I'll put a ring round it now. Camp still. That's what I'm thinking. That's my by eye navigation. That's a nice place. Look at that. What a lovely garden you've got. Very nice. Yeah, I can see the strip now. I'm not even going to check my nav. I'm just going to land there. Don't fly over the village. That's the village. Piddington. This is coming just in time. Tucker had a video out today about doing cross countries, getting into it as a new person, flying to other places and landing there. To me, that's the best thing about paramotoring, visiting people. I'm going to come in, not quite over these buildings, over the other side of them. Miss that sock over there. Let's lose a bit of height here. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Wing below, tip below the horizon. That'll do me. Socks all over the place. It looks like I'm crossing the runway anyway. Yeah, I think I can see Noice down there. Beautiful, nice long foot drag in front of people. Noice! Ah, it was a nice little flight that. Are you Courtney? Nice to meet you. I've got some money in my pocket. I'm on the way over chatting to my camera going, I haven't organised any PPR. I'm hoping Mark's mentioned this. Ah, thank you very much. We can't. I'd love to hug you both. You first. Here he goes. Okay, quite a click to the right there. Here we go. Everything looks good. Right, let's do it. Quite a strong breeze up here. So I'm pretty much going to straight line it to home. Let's get some nav out, follow that straight line. This is me, so it's going to be a trims out. Woo, it's getting fresh. This is where I regret the trousers. So that's New Farm Airfield. It's a private airfield, don't just drop in unannounced, although the guy's nice, he doesn't want people showing up. It's very busy microlights and GA. I need to, I've not quite set my deal up here. 18 miles an hour, it's rubbish. 35 minutes with this wind. The app is telling me I've got 14 miles an hour wind coming from that direction, which isn't too far off direction wise. I just need to lean left so that I crab home gently. Yeah, what was I saying? Sorry. New Farm Airfield. So yeah, busy little microlight and GA airfield. Lovely guy who runs it. He's not against paramotors, which means he hasn't met a paramotor pilot who's pissed him off yet. You can't just go dropping in, it's prior permission required, etc, etc. So it's not really of interest to us apart from the fly-ins that he has, which are paramotor friendly. And I think that's a good idea, to get paramotors and microlights and GA all getting drunk around the same fire pit, and bringing those communities together, because from what I've heard before and from what I heard sat around the table with those guys there, yeah, there is still some snobbery not only between these different methods of flying, but also within them, which is true. So I think the more communication you have, the more people sharing space, the more people sharing fire pits and beers, the better. Just leads to more communication, more mutual understanding, really. But yeah, that was nice to get an invite, nice to fly over. This is not a nice flight back. Sunset was 9:07, I've got to be down by 9:37, it's 9:26. GPS says 6 minutes to get back. I'm getting smashed around up here. If I try and go up to about 1,000 foot, it's really rough, which means I'm having to go round things instead of fly over them. I can see my field. Oh, what a shame. Such a lovely flight down there. Winds are much stronger than advertised. Oh, the app's showing 14 miles an hour. It's not to be trusted, but it's not showing 7, put it that way. And it is gusty. I mean, you kind of want to pull your trims in and hang on. Ugh. This is really quite nasty. Wow, look at all those police cars down there. Where are they going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coppers. Ugh. Oh, this is getting stupid now. Right, I'm going to trim in, just in case I get smacked and get some sort of collapse. Not that that's ever happened. Touch wood. So there's my field over there. Oh, just seems to be taking a long time to get to it. The wind direction is as advertised, but the strength is not. Oh, see, that can't still be hot air rising from this lot, can it? I mean, I felt it all the way back. It's not just because I'm downwind of these trees, but shitty death. Yeah, I've got to let my trims out. Just going too slow. Okay, trims out. Oh. 20 miles an hour. But I will be glad to get on the ground. This is mucky. Come on, baby, let's get there. All it needs now is for me to find that I'm locked in my field. Trims in. Oh, come on. This looks nice with all the lights on. Never done this before. It's like going on holiday. I can't see my sock. Have those horses eating it? I can see the flags flapping. Yeah, that looks well windy. I'm not fussed about landing near the car. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're going down. Oh, it was slow. Oh, wow. It's dark down here. Everyone's gone. Jesus, it is strong. Get down. Look at that wind. Holy mother. I can hear it whistling in my ear cups. Well, I think you could probably hardly see anything on the GoPro now. Oh, look at that sock. It was not supposed to be this windy tonight, but look at that.
See you next time.